All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Switch the Field podcast. I'm your host Alfredo with our resident referee and coach
Sebastian Marquez
and our resident fullback
G Roach.
And today we're going over the madness that was the World Cup quarterfinals, man. We had an African team in the semifinals. We have Brazil, my favorites, going home. Brothers, let's get started with Brazil and Croatia. Brazil went out in penalties to an underdog Croatia team. And an insane goalkeeper, bro.
Yeah, what is his name? Livanovic?
Yeah, dude. I want to get your thoughts, Sebastian, considering that you had Brazil going to the final, right? Against Portugal?
I had Brazil going to the final and my winner's Portugal. And I'm very, very sad for the Brazilians. I thought the Brazilians, they weren't great, I would say, but they had a bunch of good chances. But Livanovic is insane. And Lovren, what is it? Taking back the clock or whatever.
Yeah, bro, Lovren and
Guardiola is he's gonna get a big money move in the
future
summer.
Chelsea legend, brother.
No, but they and Juranovic as well. Their entire back line, sensational really, and their midfield of Modric, Brozovic, and I forgot who the last one was. It was Kovacic. They played really well.
Go Chelsea players, bro, getting away from the toxicity of London.
They've been playing solid, so I mean, and just Croatian teams, and when it comes to penalties, bro.
I just want to say, unfortunately, I was right. Richarlison, ass. Rafinha, ass. Vinicius didn't even have a good game either. Dude, that brother got subbed out at 60th minute.
You know, I never wanted to admit it, but the entire run, Brazil low-key had some fraud tendencies. Even though they were cooking against South Korea, and towards the end of the group stage, I thought they showed some fraud tendencies.
I was thinking that too, and that's what I mentioned a couple episodes ago, where we talked about how Brazil's getting carried by their midfield and their defense, because their offense has been kind of lackluster, pretty mid.
Yeah, no, I mean, Vinicius has been like their main creator, I would say, on the wing, and Neymar obviously out those other games. But Vinicius was poor, but I still don't think you take him out in, what was it, the 65th minute?
Yeah. He has more of a tendency to create something incredible than, no offense, Anthony or Anthony was cooking in extra time, I will say that, but more chance to create than Rodrigo, than the other striker they put in, than Richarlison. I think it was too soon for him.
Yeah, to take him out that early is criminal, to be honest.
Neymar let me down the 3 games he played too, bro.
I think he had a solid match versus Croatia.
He was solid, but I'm also gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. The guy was injured. I think he definitely rushed back, but he kind of let me down. I thought that Brazil attack was going to be firing the entire World Cup, cook whoever comes in front of them. Against South Korea, they look like champions, bro. I thought they were going to run over Croatia.
Even against Serbia, they look great.
Yeah.
And against Switzerland, once they scored that first goal, they looked great. Is that once they opened up, they looked great. But I guess their downfall was they sat back in the second half of extra time.
Yeah, not a lot of creativity, like you said a couple days ago. For a team that calls it Jogar Bonito, not a lot of creativity from.
Kind of sucks when you have anti-Jogar Bonito players like Rafinha and Richarlison. Listen, bro, I knew that guy Richarlison was a fraud. I told you guys from the beginning. Just because he scored that one goal doesn't mean he's nasty.
It's a Tottenham DNA, brother.
I'm telling you, bro, that guy was a fraud from the beginning, and I called it. If Gabriel Jesus started the entire tournament, things would be different, because Richarlison would have been playing that Cameroon match that Gabriel Jesus got injured. So I think that's I called it. You got to play the Arsenal players, buddy. You got to play the Arsenal players. And
anyways, brother.
But I told you guys about my boy who Matthias. I told him I'd shout him out for getting this one right. I told you guys. He said Croatia's winning tomorrow, and we all laughed. All 3 of us laughed. And I said he knows ball, and you guys laughed.
I got a nice.
Oh my God, I can't believe he knows ball,
bro. I think for Brazil's downfall ultimately was Tite, in my opinion. I don't know a lot about how he sets up tactically or how they set up in qualifying and all that, but from what I saw from Brazilian fans on Twitter, he was their biggest downfall. Wasn't playing to the player's strengths. A tactical manager said he was reminiscent of Greg Berhalter. So yeah, I mean, I just it sucks to see that they had so much firepower on really everywhere, all over the field, especially in attack.
They played possession-based football. They were just passing, and like, bro, with the amount of speed and skills and quality for the crosses, like, bro, you don't play possession-based football because you don't have the players that are gonna go in there and win a header unless Casemiro jumps in there.
Yeah.
Richarlison's barely gonna win a header like that because he's a fraud. And you just don't play like that. Like, you have so much like firepower and you play possession. I don't think that was the right call.
Yeah. However, though, I think people need to give Croatia credit because
they deserve a lot.
I remember the first game of their tournament against Morocco was a 0-0 draw. I don't think anybody expected anything out of these two teams. Belgium and Canada were the people's favorites to get out of the group, and now they're both in the semifinal, bro.
Yeah.
They definitely deserve a lot of credit for, like, they're old, but they're a disciplined team with a lot of chemistry, and they have world-class players where they need to have them. You know, I think they have a great center back pairing with Lovren and Vardiol. Modric has obviously been that guy for years now.
Insane.
So, and that's the thing.
And their goalkeeper's coming up
that
big
too,
because even where the rest of the team lacks, where they leak chances, they still score.
Yeah, he was huge against Brazil too, bro. But
I think
they still don't score. Sorry,
I think we just underrated them in the beginning of the World Cup because they have the quality of players.
But like, bro, it's the World Cup, bro. Like, you got these old men in the semifinals. Like, no one expects that.
But they're not all of them are
but
old.
It's just crazy because you see aging teams crash out every single world. Bro, you saw Spain crash out horrifically.
But the thing about this,
because they were aging.
The thing about this Croatian team is that they have their old veterans, but they also have up and coming new players. So it mixed well, in my opinion.
The thing about me is that Croatia going into the tournament were showing me, like you said, Spain in 2014, but they were also showing me shades of Germany in 2018. Like, they had their players at the peak of their powers in 2014, and then, you know, they're 4 years older going into a tournament like this. I thought 2018 was the best it was going to get for them. I thought it was too old. I thought continuity in this case was going to be a bad thing for them because they just been together for too long, and they honestly haven't been that good in recent years.
And it's just mad that literally we were one Lukaku chance away from not even seeing this team.
Yeah, that too.
And like, bro, they were bad versus Belgium. Yeah. Like they should have lost that game easily. Yeah. But luckily for them, Lukaku sucks, and now they're in the semifinals of the World Cup. It's crazy how one single chance can change your entire tournament.
I was telling Sebastian after the group stage recap that, like, you get through in these tournaments by the finest of margins, bro. Like we said, the US almost didn't get through against Iran. In this case, Belgium almost going through if Lukaku was anything like a regular human being on the field, bro. Like, it's the finest of margins that get you through, and now Croatia in the semifinals because of it, bro. But just like 2018, they go into the semifinal off back-to-back games that go the distance, like into extra time, into penalties. Like, that team is exhausted, I imagine. However, they beat some pretty good teams so far. They played well against well, they weren't that good against Belgium, but obviously to knock off Brazil, you have to, like, you know, believe that you can really win a tournament like this. So
their most clear chance, they took advantage of it, and it sucks. It was a deflection, so like it was a scrape through, but whatever.
If Brazil are gonna have talent like that, they can't make excuses though. You gotta make it up on the field though. But in the other game that day, it's fucking madness. That was Argentina and the Netherlands, bro.
The Netherlands,
Bro, I clicked off after the second goal.
Yeah, I thought at 2-0, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I was driving home at the time. I'm like, all right, I can just have the game on my phone, put it on the dashboard, and just relax. I don't have to worry about anything, bro. And then the first goal comes, and I'm like, nah, I don't see it.
I'm exactly with you. Dude, I did not see that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't see this. Like, I don't think the Netherlands are good enough to like tie it at that point. And bro, I think whatever it was for Argentina that got them, that screwed them over in the end, like, their inflated egos that a lot of those Argentinian players have, them also looking disjointed the entire tournament so far, just led off for that one play with the free kick.
I think that was so stupid by the Argentines. You saw they had a free kick like that literally 3 minutes before, banged it against the wall, exact same spot. You think they're gonna really shoot a free kick again? I mean, bro, you have to be more intelligent. You have to click on. You have to understand that they messed up the first one. Their best free kick taker smashed the wall. Of course they're going to try to create something
and
else.
that's my thing too. How do you not look for the pass too? When you're from that distance, the odds of getting it up and over the wall and down in time, I feel like it are unlikely unless you're like a generational free kick taker.
I know. And then you have Enzo Fernandez, who's probably one of the shortest players on the pitch, and not even a defender, defending a striker on the free kick.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Like, that was just terrible from the Argentines.
Dude, but they got lucky though.
They deserve to get scored on that play.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm okay. To be fair, I think Argentina was better throughout the entire game, but like they got lucky that it didn't come to bite them in the ass in extra time. And then they go into penalties, bro. Emi Martinez is that fucking guy, bro.
I also think that the penalties could have gone the extra mile if the goalkeeper had done homework, because that Montiel penalty, that was the one that I knew was the one to save, because that was a shit penalty. If you look at it back, he just dove the wrong way. He shot at it barely to the right in the air, perfect distance for the keeper to save it. When I saw him step up, I was like, if he doesn't save this one, it's over, because that's the one to save. Like, I knew it. He's a right back. He's not a striker. He's gonna shoot it, like, pray for the keeper to dive the wrong way, and that's exactly what happened. That was a disappointing penalty.
But to be fair though, I'm gonna give all the credit to Emi Martinez.
Oh, I
love that guy.
I
Best keeper in CONCACAF by far, bro. That guy is insane.
CONCACAF.
I mean, so did I say CONCACAF? I mean CONMEBOL. My bad. But yeah, bro. Was he reminding you guys of the shootout against Colombia last year?
Oh, you
Shut
think
up.
you're funny, huh?
Shut up.
Oh, you're hilarious. Ha, 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 ha.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Of all the Argentinian players that were talking their shit, though, he's the only one I don't mind. The rest of them, though, fucking losers, bro. Kicking the ball, beaming the ball into the bench.
I hate.
Bro, they were
hate all of them.
instigating. I mean, the Netherlands were talking too, but you have the right to talk your shit, to be honest. When you make a comeback like that,
yeah.
Argentina
no,
instigates, and then they're the ones playing victim. Get the fuck
thing
out
is,
of
the
here,
thing
bro.
is, what I hate about Emi Martinez is there's one specific play that really like got me off the rails on that one play. he comes off of a like it was a pass inside. I forgot, it was a lofted ball inside. He grabs it and gets in front of the player, pushes him, and then goes in front of his face. Dude, Martinez does this.
Argentines
BS
are Hall
all
of
the
Fame instigators,
time,
No,
and I hate it.
I know, dude. That Otamendi, that picture of Otamendi waving off the Netherlands players, that pissed me off too. I'm not
Dude,
gonna lie.
like, I hate it.
Like,
because
They want to create beef with everyone so bad.
Yeah, I know, dude.
And
I
like,
get it.
Okay, yes. But these players, I don't know, bro. I just cannot wait to see Argentina once Messi retires, because they are going to be finished.
I was going to say, Messi is the only thing keeping me on this team side. I love Messi. He's my third favorite player of all time because I'm incredibly biased. But and he's the only reason I want Argentina to win this thing. But other than that, dude, this Argentina team is really, like, unlikable, bro. But they move on.
There's only a few players I like on that Argentinian team.
They move on. They got Croatia against all odds in the next round. So that sets up the first semifinal of Argentina and Croatia. On the other side of the bracket, we started with Morocco and Portugal, which is probably the craziest storyline of the entire World Cup so far, bro.
First African team to make it to the semis.
First African team to ever make a semifinal, dude.
Gotta give them their credit, though.
Dude, they've defended out of their minds this entire tournament, bro.
The stat that they've played 5 matches of football, and they've only conceded 1 goal, and that was an own goal
against Canada.
It's insane, bro. Like,
dude, defensively,
but you see how good they are defensively versus Portugal. They couldn't make a pass through. They couldn't do anything. Anything. Not a single chance was created before Ronaldo came on.
But the thing, I'll say this about this Moroccan side. This Moroccan side is very, very defensive.
Yeah, I know.
Extremely defensive.
But they're playing to their strengths, though. That's where they're best.
That's not what I'm like. I'm not. It's not a negative towards Morocco. It's a negative towards Fernando Santos.
Yeah. Okay. For not being able to break that down.
He is putting. Okay. First of all, you put Ruben Neves, right? Okay. Ruben Neves is he's creative, whatever, blah blah blah. He works in the midfield. You have Vitinha. You have I forgot his name. Carvalho, who's better as a defensive midfielder than Ruben Neves. And then you have Gonzalo Ramos, who is, most of the time, he's not a good header of the ball. And if you want to get the ball inside the box, you need somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo.
I agree. Yeah, in that case, I agree that Ronaldo's better suited for that. Like, you're playing to his strengths more. My issue is that yes, Ronaldo, they did create more chances with Ronaldo when they came in, albeit not great chances in my opinion. Aside from that,
I think they had very, very solid chances.
The thing
you
is,
think so?
Bro, they had 2 clear goal scoring opportunities.
The Pepe one at the end,
Pepe one,
and
the Ronaldo chance.
That through ball to Ronaldo, I don't think that was that big of a scoring chance.
That was a very big chance.
If he gets a better strike on it, I think it's a lot better of a shot.
And even then, he didn't get a bad strike on it. He shot it low into the near post. If you strike that across, 9 times out of 10, the defender hits it and it's out.
Yeah, so
or he drifts it wide.
With that game, it was just Morocco. Morocco's been defensive the entire tournament, and this is why I wanted Ronaldo to start this next game, is because how defensive they are. You need headers of the ball inside of the box to put crosses into the box.
And that's another thing. That Pepe chance only happened because Ronaldo had 2 defenders on him and he was pulling all the weight of the defenders, leaving Pepe wide open. You have that the whole game. You have more of a chance of other players to come in and head the ball. Yeah, Ronaldo was pulling a lot of defenders his way.
Don't get me wrong. Gonzalo Ramos had a great game the other day, and you can obviously make your
I understand not starting Ronaldo after the game that he had. Very understandable.
That's my entire thing with him.
At halftime, you kind of have to think about, okay, you're down 1-0. The chances that you're creating are like half to no chances, and Ramos was bad on the day. Yeah. You have to read the game and realize Ronaldo's a better man at striker. The first thing Ronaldo did when he came on was put in a cross. It wasn't the best cross, but it was a chance. That was more of a chance than they had created the entire game before that.
I'll agree with you guys on that part. I think this game particularly was more suited to Ronaldo's strengths, but I would never have justified Ronaldo starting in this game after what happened the last game. Like, I understand it's Ronaldo and they're going to be defensive, and you know that you're not. It's really hard to penetrate low blocks like that through playing on the ground. So you're going to be forced to send crosses in. So I get it, but I don't think there's any I understand at halftime you have to make the sub, but I wouldn't justify Ronaldo starting.
So that's what we'll compromise on that is that he should have made changes at halftime.
I agree, because it wasn't working. It wasn't working. But Morocco though. I also have to give them credit.
A lot of credit.
They really only created, I feel like, 1 or 2 at most dangerous chances all game.
Dunked on them so hard.
Jumped out the stadium, bro.
Even Ronaldo was impressed at the goal. You saw his reaction to that goal?
I didn't see his reaction, but
bro, like that was
jumped
out
the stadium. It was crazy, bro.
I understand all the shit they're talking about Diogo Costa for coming out, but even if he doesn't come out, does he save that? Because
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It was headed, dude. It was headed low and hard and fast. Like, those are super hard to save.
Yeah,
bro.
but I don't think if he doesn't come off his line, he has more of an opportunity to save.
No,
that shot.
That's true.
I get that.
But I don't think he's.
But I don't think he saves that regardless.
He comes out because Ruben Diaz is about to get dunked on.
It was.
Ruben Diaz too, bro.
I don't think he's had a very mediocre.
It's the Man City blood, bro.
Ruben Neves, in my opinion, is been exposed for the last year and a half, bro.
Yeah. Ruben Neves or Diaz?
I mean, my bad. Ruben Diaz. Yeah, Ruben Diaz, dude. He's not been good since the 2021 Champions League.
He's not a defender. Yeah. He's a midfielder at center back.
When you're in a system,
peak system player, bro.
Peak system player with Pep Guardiola, you're gonna have a masterclass.
System player like Holland, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and Joao Cancelo and what's it called? Ruben Diaz, both.
Yeah, Joao Cancelo has had a shitty tournament.
Dude, my biggest thing too is Leao. Also, I feel like he was really underused.
I agree. He should have came into that game a lot earlier.
Yeah,
because even then he was also, he was breaking down Hakimi and that whole right side has been hard to break down.
Hakimi's literally their best player on the entire team, bro.
He's a big threat.
And
this tournament, Amrabat has been phenomenal.
Oh, okay,
that guy.
He's been incredible too.
Were pretty good.
Yeah, he's been incredible
bro,
too.
Because I remember Amrabat being the right mid, the right mid Amrabat from 2018 and like and like earlier when he used to play for Watford. So when I see him on the line, I'm like, yo, that don't look like the same guy. And then I'm watching, I'm like, yo, this guy's a killer in the midfield, bro. This is crazy. I was shocked to see him dominate the midfield like that.
Yeah,
he's really everywhere. Moroccan Kante
and their goalkeeper Bono.
Bono too. He's been balling too, bro. Dude, so have a good one, brother.
It's nice to see Morocco have their players shine like that, because now they're even bigger into the spotlight. And bro, these players, they have to get big moves soon, because the way that they've been performing, it's not even like a system. It's not like dude, they're just defending. They're playing their hearts out.
Another attacker in Morocco that I really liked this tournament has been Buffon. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah, Buffon's been good too.
Buffon's been really good, so I liked it.
Doesn't he play in England?
I don't remember.
I think you're thinking about Kufo.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Kufal, because Kufal I think plays for West Ham.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. Again, shout out Morocco, man. They have
very impressive.
I mean, they have a lot of. I think they have world class players in a couple positions. They're just like Croatia, in my opinion. Like
they just perform fantastically as a unit defensively.
Yeah, they're punching above the weight, bro. They've had an insane route here, bro. To get out of that group in first place, to beat Spain, to beat Portugal, man.
And not even in 120, in 90 minutes. They beat Portugal in 90 minutes.
Dude, I don't know if you guys have seen that video. Not to spend too much time on this, but that video of, I can't remember what this guy's name was, but him saying that he doesn't like when like underdogs go too deep into tournaments. Like, I completely disagree with that. I'm gonna have to send you guys
I like
the video,
that, but then it just sucks because the better team towards the end is always more than likely going to come out on top.
I agree, but if an underdog happens to go all the way and win it, it's insane. Imagine Morocco winning. If
Morocco win the World Cup, I'll actually like run naked for miles.
Oh, dude, let's go Morocco.
Oh man,
but yeah, I mean,
insane run up to this point, bro. But now they gotta play France. Speaking of France,
that French England game,
dude, that game I actually think lived up to the hype. I'm not gonna lie.
I love that.
Maybe
game.
in terms of like the quality of the play wasn't exactly what everyone expected, but the hype, the shithousery, bro, the drama at the end was everything everybody wanted, bro.
I just want to say one thing. If he was tired, I understand it. But why are you subbing out Bukayo Saka at the 65th minute? He was killing that side. Not to be biased, bro. But Saka was the best player on that field by far.
I completely agree.
And then they blamed him. I saw a lot of people blaming him for the first goal France scored. No, that's a foul 10 out of 10 times. That ref was terrible.
The ref was so ass, bro. I'm not going to lie. It takes a lot for me to get on England's side, bro. And England were getting screwed big time, bro.
No, don't be biased. Be legit.
Come on,
be legit. That ref was horrible.
Like I said it yesterday. I texted you guys. I was like, besides the Croatia-Brazil game, all of these referees have been
terrible.
Awful.
England were getting screwed big time, dude.
They were. I agree.
I agree with Saka. Saka's been one of their best players the entire tournament so far, bro.
He was phenomenal. Yeah. Bro, he was killing Theo Hernandez, who is a world-class left back. And then he was dogging on Upamecano too, and then the midfield, bro. He was creating so many chances. Without Saka, England do not have a chance in that game.
Yeah,
I agree. Another thing I want to say. What the hell is with not playing Marcus Rashford and only playing him for 5 minutes?
Dude, Rashford should have gone in way before, bro.
I agree.
Should have come in way earlier. No, and on top of that, bro, you're down. And you bring in Sterling and Mason Mount, bro. You bring in the Chelsea boys and probably the worst of the Chelsea boys, bro. Listen, I'm surprised you didn't bring in Gallagher at that point, bro. Might as well, since you want to tank so bad.
I don't watch a lot of American football, but I laugh at England because they're like the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, yo, chill. Cowboys are kind of nice.
Nah, every single time I'm like Stephen A. Smith.
He knows that Stephen A. Smith.
I'm like Stephen A. Smith. I just laugh at them, bro. They never make it.
Shout out Mike though.
But it really hurts to see this English side go down, because I actually, yes, we were in the same group as them, but I wanted to see them live up to the hype. No, I didn't want them to win the whole World Cup, but I wanted to see them go to the semis or the finals.
I mean, I think they still have time though. A lot of that core is insanely young.
I do agree.
But they need to get rid of
no, Gareth Southgate needs to go, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. They said Gareth Southgate has interest in the United States as a next home.
Listen, brother. We're never gonna make it out the hood either, bro.
It's the CBS crew. The CBS isn't doing coverage for the World Cup, but the crew's still working it, and they said Southgate's looking for the United States as the next coaching home. Brother. They said, I don't know if that's MLS, I don't know if that's the U.S. national team. I do not see a world in where he comes to coach Charlotte FC, bro.
He would never. He's a coach. I don't know how he is England coach, but he wouldn't even get a job in the Premier League. He's that bad. He's not that good.
I'm not gonna lie. I think some team like Bournemouth would kick the tires on him
But
off
he's
his
still
resume.
not good, man.
I
He's
agree.
not
I
a
agree
good
though. He's
coach.
not good. He's not good. He
It
doesn't
just-
play to
it
England's
sucks
strengths.
because I do think England were better on the day. I don't think France were that impressive, but
I
again,
agree.
that just that's what I hate about France. I love a lot of their plays. I love like they have a lot of admirable talent, but I just hate seeing a team that damn it, bro, I lost my train of thought. I hate seeing a team that talented go on strictly because of talent. Like France from top to bottom are insane, absolutely insane, but they just don't play that well. And
I think this game in particular they didn't play well. I think they've been
because
pretty
that's their
impressive.
first real challenge.
That's true.
They
That
played
is
their
true.
first
Yeah.
challenge and they roughed it out because of a Chouameni masterclass shot, and then after that,
Oli
a
Giroud.
Giroud being as reliable as he always is. That guy is there.
Giroud.
Both goals. Well, the first one specifically, like I said it last what's it called? Last podcast. They like to play on their counterattacks.
I get that, and it's a little frustrating seeing because that second goal, John Stones was not positioned properly. He was too far ahead, worrying about nobody. There was no one he was defending. If he would have taken a step back, he could have had a head on that ball. They don't score.
Yeah.
Both goals
But-
came off of moments of brilliance. To be honest, I mean that
Low-key,
cross
yeah.
from Griezmann was beautiful.
Obviously, the Chouameni shot,
Chouameni shot
nasty.
was insane.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It sucks to see England go out this early. They're one of those teams that I want to like see lose, but I wouldn't mind if they win the whole
yeah,
thing. You know?
I agree.
But the run ends here. I think a lot of players like rose their stock though. Saka for sure.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I think
it's a good thing he's staying at Arsenal though.
he is, dude. That guy's gonna be an Arsenal legend.
I
I
know.
hate to say it.
I know.
Harry Maguire was pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't be
But-
shocked if he gets a move in January to a team who would
He's
actually.
not gonna leave in
he's not
January.
gonna-
He'll leave. He'll
How
leave
do
in
you
the
know that?
summer.
How do you know that? He doesn't play.
We still need a center back.
Okay, but
Yeah.
You
he,
think?
he
Let's
feels
be-
undervalued.
Let's
Hey,
be honest.
hey.
Let's be honest.
We'll talk about this in 2 weeks.
But look,
We when we get back to the Premier League, unfortunately. Anyways, let's go to the semifinals real quick. Since we're running out of time, but first game we got Argentina and Croatia. As much as I love Croatia so far, I think the run is gonna end here. However, it's gonna go the distance, and again, in
Yeah,
my
I think it's
opinion,
gonna go penalties.
yeah,
if
I think
it goes penalties, man.
Dude, it's hard to choose because Emi Martinez is class on penalties, but
Yeah.
we also
Croatia are
have
also
Croatia
class.
who don't miss.
Yeah.
They don't miss.
no, dude. I feel like they've seen where like how they've gotten here, how they got to the final in 2018, and they're like, yeah, they need to hone in on penalties because they know that they might go the distance on every single one of these games. If it does, though, I find it hard to believe that Croatia have it in them to take it that far because that's a lot of football so far that they've played, man.
I mean, defensively, they've been very, very sound.
Yeah.
And I mean, Argentina has been
On top of that, yeah, they Argentina. I don't want to say they're having a fraud run, but it's not as impressive as it should be.
They're looking like France in 2018, though. I'm not gonna lie. They're giving me shades of that.
What?
Argentina,
Like
France in
scraping
2018.
through everything?
Low key, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, but
playing a bit lackluster. I don't like
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
they're playing that much.
but
Relying on Messi.
So who do you guys have winning that
we
game?
we do have 5 subs now. Back in 2018, it was 3 subs.
That is true.
So
yeah, who knows?
teams are a little more refreshed. And then Modric got a huge break on versus Japan. He got subbed out in like the 87th minute,
Yeah.
so he
yeah.
didn't play the whole extra time.
I'm gonna go with Argentina winning.
I'm gonna
this
go
game.
Argentina winning.
And I think they're gonna win 2-1. I don't think it's gonna go the distance. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, really don't think it's gonna go. I think it's definitely gonna go to extra time, but I'm gonna say Argentina 2-1 as well.
I want to see penalties.
I'd like to.
A semi-final penalty.
I'd like to, honestly.
I'd listen, man. I'm not an Argentina fan. That's just from being Colombian. So I'm praying that either Modric or Morocco bring it home.
That would be nice to see, though, a new winner of the World Cup, a team that hasn't won it before. That'd be cool.
That'd be
So,
crazy.
Are you gonna go?
I want to go
Croatia?
Croatia.
All right.
I don't have a lot of faith, but I want to go there.
And then just to end it real quick, Morocco and France.
I think
I
Morocco's
think
run is over now.
I
Yeah,
think-
me too. I think pretty convincingly too. Like it's gonna be like 3-0 France in my opinion,
Nah,
or something like that.
no.
As
No.
good as I know, I understand. I know about Morocco. I know they've defended, but I think they're better at breaking down low blocks, and they can do it.
But not really though, because they're gonna force France to have possession. goes against everything what
Yeah,
France play.
and if they have to end up throwing a million crosses into the box, they have Giroud in there. I think they're more well suited to play against this defense.
I agree,
Different. It's different to what Portugal did and what Spain had. They
Yeah.
don't have headers of the ball. It's
I agree,
completely
but
different with
Yeah,
I think-
I'm gonna go France 3. No, okay, that's too harsh. I'm gonna say 2-0.
No, I think this game might go the distance too. I think France are gonna get frustrated, like
Really?
very frustrated.
Yo, score winner.
Really?
Bro, if I could see this game going to penalties, but I also believe that they're too talented to go to
I
penalties.
thought this guy was gonna have a Eto prediction and say Morocco's going all the
I,
way,
I,
bro.
I do think
This
France is
guy's
gonna
a-
win, but again, we've
Yeah.
doubted Morocco, we've doubted how strong their defense is, and it's just it wouldn't be the most insane thing
Yeah,
in the
I
world.
agree. It wouldn't surprise me big time, but I agree.
I would
think-
be very surprised, but it would not be like Eto prediction surprising.
It's just what the French side has is Griezmann has been playing extremely well this entire tournament, and he throws in crosses left and right. Giroud has been 2018 was not scoring. He's actually
Now he's
scoring
banging
now.
goals,
Yeah.
bro. Love that guy.
So
But now you have Hakimi who knows Mbappe, who has a pace for Mbappe. You have
That's
Amrabat who could shut down that midfield. Even though Griezmann is very fluid on that team, I do think Amrabat has the qualities to shut down Griezmann or at least hold him down.
I don't think Morocco has the midfield to shut down Rabiot and Tchouaméni.
That is true. Rabiot and Tchouaméni have been great, but I don't know. We'll find out on Wednesday.
True. I'm still going France 2-3-0 because I think they're better suited to break down that low block. But regardless, that's been episode 10. I am shocked we made it to 10 episodes. I'm shocked we made it to 1 episode, to be honest. But thank you guys for watching, for sticking with us, the millions of fans that are watching across the world through 10 episodes. My name is Alfredo.
I'm Sebastian Marquez.
And I'm G Roach.
We've been Switch the Field. Thank you guys for watching.